Yo, so topping list. Topping list. We got Jordan Widmer. And what'd you top with, man?
Absolute Menace, playing MANNIDIUM, the best deck. When I say the best deck, it's next to Drytron. I just happened to play it because Shelton said no balls, and I built it in the car in 6 minutes, and that's what I ended up playing. And we won the school mat. It was at 8-man locals at Thunderforge Gaming. Super fucking cool.
Love the shop.
Shout out to the shop. And we played for a mat that I will probably stuff in my closet and never touch again. But it's cool.
All right, so show us the list.
All right. So, of course, this is a 6-minute list. So, and because I'm poor, I didn't have Fenrir. So, this is a no Fenrir list.
Oh, you didn't play Fenrir?
No Fenrirs.
Okay.
So, for the Visas, it's 3 Visa Star for us, 3 Visa Samsara. You can definitely cut this card to 2, but when you get rolled, this card helps you extend and play, and at least end on Baron. And a lot of people play this card at 2 or 1 and don't play it at all, but I play this card at 3 because it's a normal summon that is technically full combo. And it can treat itself as a tuner and non-tuner, so it has versatility, and it's an extender.
Okay.
For the 15-21s, very important in the deck, I play 3 Rykart. Again, I don't have Fenrirs, otherwise I would play 2 and play 3 Fenrir and a Cashier Scareclaw. But it's not a bad normal summon, and it works with Riem Heart and it full combos with Meek.
Even though you didn't have Fenrir, did you play Castor Scareclaw?
No, because if my Ryphobia was searched and I had Rykart, I would rather search Starfrost, so it was follow-up, instead of searching Scareclaw.
Okay.
3 Riem Heart, this card's insane. Best normal summon in the deck. There is a 1-card combo to make Calamity, but it loses to every fucking card in the game, so I just chose not to play it. And then 3 Meek, Tord sucks, don't play Tord. And if you play Fearless, Mike Williams, I want you to know your deck is bad.
Shout out to Mike Williams.
Yep. Non-engine, I play 3 Droll and 3 Imperm. This is it for like the hand trap non-engine. I chose to play these because the MANNIDIUM field spell attack modulates if you have tuners in your graveyard, which can really throw off your play with like Riem Heart summoning Meek, because Meek wouldn't be able to put stuff on the field then. So I chose to play non-tuner, high and low impact hand traps that could stun my opponent's.
Okay, really quick. Do you want to talk about those rares?
Yeah. I'm poor. I make about $400 a week, and $200 goes towards my bad investments. Shout out to Bitcoin. Triple Tactics. And then Triple Tactics 3'S. I just played 2 and 2. Again, even if I did have Fenrirs, I think I'd still play 2 and 2. This card is completely unfair this format because everyone's playing hand traps. And this deck combos there any hand trap that isn't just Droll.
Did you get hand trapped today?
I got Drolled every single match, every single game. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I swear to God, they're lying. I still won. But 3'S was sexy. 3'S, I didn't play any like gay 3'S set target. Like I didn't play Featherstorm like I do in Drytron or anything. I was just setting Imperm if I went first with it. And if I drew it going second, it was searching me like terraformings and all that stuff. Or if I went second, it also searched me the Duster. Because this card is insane versus...
Main deck Duster?
Yes. So this card is insane versus combo decks, mid-range decks, and control decks. This card has versatility in every single deck you play against. Against Voiceless Voice, wiping the back row puts them on almost no follow-up. And against the Snake Eye deck, wiping the field spell and the Flame Burst forces the Flame Burst to revive. And then your Thrust and Talents are live afterwards. So you play through like way less interruptions.
Okay.
I didn't play against any Fire King, Snake Eye, or any Snake Eye deck here. Our locals isn't that rich. But I did play against like I got to play against the Voice in testing. I got to play against Kashtira and Makanko, which is surprisingly fucking hard. For the 1-ofs, I play 1 Call By. You have to respect hand traps. 1 Rhoda. I want consistency. Terraforming. Don't look at that.
The rare.
Never got to see it. 3 Calarium, 2 Planet. This is the perfect amount of field spells. There was maybe one time I wish I had the Tier Limit field spell just to search Visas, so my other search targets could be cool, but it was fine.
How do you feel about the people playing 3 Ryphobia?
Absolutely wild. I mean, it's not a bad card going second because like it has a pop effect, but that's definitely not why we're playing it. For the Searcher cards, I play 2 Arrival. It's good to open with Visas and it's searchable off Rykart, and it allows you to extend further. Like Rykart by itself at least makes Baron SP with this card, so you need to play it. I only play 2 Obsession because Obsession searches Calarium, and the only time this is good to pop is when you're popping the Fenrirs that I don't have or popping Meek. And that's why I felt. Imaginings, this card plays in a Droll, but this card also fixes brick hands. Like Talents draw 2 into this, and drawing 2 more cards can allow you to draw 4 pieces of blanks that could correct your hand. And then I chose the main deck for reframing. Again, I played a deck that I built in 6 minutes, so I didn't really have a lot of time to think if I wanted to play it or not. Post side, I'd probably take it out and move it to the side deck because I never really needed it to win my games, but it was cool when I did have it.
Did you brick at all today?
No, I never bricked once, and I thought that was absolutely crazy for a 40-card list with 2-card combos.
Must be nice, dude.
For the extra deck, I played 2 Lightheart. This card comes up all the time. The first one's for your combo, turn 1, and the second one is for your follow-up play, the guarantee game. Sometimes you can make both in the same turn just to have the Reichphobia for next turn, but I think having the body is more important. 1 Cross Sheep, 1 SP, 1 Boral Sword, and 1 Appaloosa to finish off my links. I never made these 2, but this comes up with Vicious Astrolabe, and I think it's better than Access Code because it also lets you play around Nib by just linking off your bodies into this and guaranteeing game. And Appaloosa, I think I made probably like half of my games. If I did make Appaloosa, I was making like Baron plus something else. Like Baron SP was a good part of my end board in case I got like double hand trapped and one of the hand traps was Droll. But still, to get Drolled and then Impermed or Ashed on top of that was still insane to end on 2 interruptions. For the synchros, I play 1 Trisuck Nuts because Trisuck my nuts. She's crazy. Only that sucks is that she herself is a tuner, but that's fine. 1 Amaretta. I wish this card counted as Visas when you put it in the graveyard, but it doesn't. Other than that, this card's absolutely nuts. It's Rhoda for the deck, and it's what lets Reamheart become a 1-card combo. 1 Baron, basically the boss monster of the deck. For the dragons, I play 1 Excel, 1 Dissipator, and 1 Crimson Dragon. I used almost all these every single game. Some people don't play Excel. I think Excel comes up a lot, especially when you get like Drolled or Shiftered. This card allows you to like make Baron or Dissipator, and Dissipator is the card that lets you play through Shifter. So I think all these cards have relevancy.
Did you get shifted today?
I got shifted, I think, twice, and I didn't care at all, really. And then I play 3 Astrolabe. You use 1 in the combo, 2 if your hand's clunky, and then the 3rd comes up for game. That's just kind of how I thought about it.
3 Astrolabe, that's a first.
3 Astrolabe. Of course, the main and side were 40 and 15. Onto the actual side deck, the 60% of your matches go into this, and I never used 60% of this. 3 Nib, 2 Crow. Never used these ones. I sided this, never drew it, never needed it. 2 of my opponents too fast. I know I'm too good. 2 Lightning Storm, 3 Cosmic. Along with Duster, it gives you 6 outs to back row, and if you count Thrust, it's 8. And these are good for the same reason that Duster is good, is that they all have relevancy against all these decks. Like this can hit the Voiceless Voice trap card. This can hit mass amounts of board wipes. I played against a Flunderies player, the guy behind the camera. I Cosmic sniped his trap card and then Lightning Stormed his Vanity's Fiend. He couldn't play past that point, and he just had to give it to me because I had combo. Like these cards are just nuts. 1 Different Dimension Ground. It's there for Snake Eye, Voices Voice, stuff like that. This card's just a floodgate that lowers my opponent's resources by like literally half. It puts you on have nothing while I have a board established. 1 D-Barrier because this card beats Branded and beats Voices Voice by itself and kind of puts my opponent on better have the out or the extenders to play through it. These are kind of like my 2 thrust targets post side. And then the last card I play in my deck was 3 Solemn Strikes. Again, I never used these cards. I never ended up using the Nibs or Crows. But Strike comes up a lot where if you make an M board and you have this card, it guarantees that my opponent can have the board breaker, such as like Talents Draw, take anything, or Droplets, and this card still like keeps me safe. Life points aren't a factor in this deck. It's just a resource. But that was the deck. I played it really well, I want to say. Mike Williams, who's probably the best MANNIDIUM player at our locals, watched me play, and he didn't think I did too bad. And obviously, it carried me to first place, and that was cool.
Nice. Well, I appreciate the deck profile. Are you thinking you're going to stick with MANNIDIUM, or are you going to go back to Drytron?
I can't say that for sure. It's currently in the works. It's looking kind of nice. All I can say for sure is shout out to Noah Barnes, who works at Thunderforge Gaming, for trading me the deck. Shout out to Team Quality for being a cool team. And then shout out to Thomas over here, who looks like a dad with 17 kids, for letting us stay till like 11 o'clock to make this deck profile and holding locals for us every single Thursday and Saturday because we're bums.
Well, great, man. Appreciate the deck profile. Hope to see more from you.
Yep.